this video I will discuss lights and why they need to be buffed, and why some heavy weapons are perfect for the conditions, and why they're not OP. Enjoy. So, the developers came to me a while back and said that the heavy weapons have a lot of power. They've been getting reports of players of saying that heavy weapons have a lot of power. That's the point. They're heavy weapons. Now granted, they're not overpowered. You can still easily beat heavy players with these type of weapons, and I'm going to explain to you why. So as you can see here, with Hawk he has suck damage. I'm able to shoot around corners and do little sleeny slivers to him. And of course, with Hawk, he's not that accurate at long range. Now look at this. He's got his Bazo shield going to be deployed here in 3, 2, 1, right there. See, he deployed his Bazo shield and it blocked most of my shot. See, he does it, and then he does it again. Blocks it again, and it doesn't do that much damage. So I think that 29k is to help them deal with problems. See, right here, you have to be really, really close, like 100 and I'd say 400 meters is probably a good range for their thing. And look at that. See, I'm able to deal with problems quickly. This is an infantry block. This is an infantry weapon. Tanks are meant to be infantry. They're supposed to come in and help with support. They come in, do some nice good heavy damage, and then get out and fall back, and then repeat, so that they can, you know, help out brawlers and runners, so that we can succeed in winning a game. Team play here. Now as you see, I'm able to do some really decent damage over here with the suck damage. I deploy my Bazo shield, come over, I'm gonna shoot again, just to give him some little bit more suck damage. And if you notice, this is quite interesting. This is a bug, and lasers are able to shoot through walls, so that should be something that I think should be addressed more than the nerfing of the heavy weapons. But I don't know. I guess they want it to go through walls. I mean, you never know. But as you see here, that even with the high power of the Hawk, I can't go through shields that well. Nor can I can go through physical shields pretty good, but I can't go through energy shields or the Bazo shields really good. Now as you see here, I got my boost activated. I'm running 30% boost, so I'm doing a little bit more extra damage. And see, that's why I'm able to go kink there. But I have to be really accurate with my Hawks. Otherwise, they won't hit. And even with the boost, and even at lower basic max level, and with my boosters running at high level 2, he still doesn't die. Storm or Rusties still don't die, and that's Storm or Rusties. Now when you take this thing against a Prime, you do some decent damage, but the decent damage is to let them know that you're there. This is to give them a warning. Like most Primes or Menta players come in and they're like, oh, this guy's playing with Rusty, I can beat this guy easily, it's not that hard. This is gonna be a walk in the ballpark, and then the only way he's gonna be able to beat me is with another Prime. Not anymore. Ever since they brought the Hawk back, I've been able to take on Prime players and actually win. So that's pretty good in my opinion, if you're able to take 2 Hawks and win a game with a Prime. Now if you want to avoid missiles with your Bazo shield, just back up, and then the missiles will hit your Bazo shield because they're following you. Now as you can see here, I'm doing pretty good. I'm shooting. Shook. I have to be extremely accurate. So, see, he's not that powerful, and I only did like 1.9 million and 9 kills. Not powerful. This was the second guy on the list. Axels were supposed to be the overpowered, as people were calling him, but he's not. Look at this. Granted, he has area damage and he's able to rip through shields, but look, it takes me a while just to kill a few robots. See, there's 1, I'm at 3 already. Of course, this is a pre-recording, of course, of when I was playing with Axels. But as you can see, 1, and I shot that guy like once before, so I'm at 2 on this guy. 1 more time, 3. So he's gone. Now we're going to focus on doing it again with a fully leveled Storm with the boosts. 1, counting here. 1 more time, 2, and he's dead. But that's with the boost, and the boost isn't always active. Now with a Rusty, you do that, and then he still survives. Now the boosts are off, and now I'm going to hit him again, and of course this is going to kill him. He's at low health. Bam, he's dead. Now I'm going aim at this guy over here, and this is at basic max, no boosts, but I have a few boosts. Didn't hit him, see? He was able to dodge it with his Bazo shield. That's why these heavy weapons need to have a punch, so they can give him a warning shot, say, I'm out here, so be prepared. So as you see here, I have to shoot him again, and I even shot him once and it didn't do as much damage to him. This is the reason why they need to be powerful, so that I can do this, so that I can actually get in, get a few kills, and actually support my teammates. Now here's a Rusty, bam, perfect shot. Now he's got his shield up, and now my teammates are going to go in, or bots are going to go in and try and do as much damage. Then I'm going to give that guy a little taste of some medicine, going to shoot again. He's dead, at 10 kills, which is just fine. They're bots. When you're facing bots, you're going to get 10 kills no matter what. Shoot that guy, decent damage, have to wait for a reload. And Axel can be dodged with an Alden, believe it or not. Like when you shoot at an Alden, the shield will take most of the shot, and then you can dodge the shots. And Axel's not that accurate if you think about it. He's accurate on some slow targets such as Rusties and Storms and other heavy robots, but when it comes to primes, he's not that accurate at all. So this is meant to be your support for dealing with the other tanks besides the primes. But this also does relatively good against some primes. I've been able to kill a few primes, but mostly Reapers. So this is your Punisher tank setup, basically. This is what you do to punish your tankers that are playing in field. And as you see, Hawks go right through my shields, and that's perfect for dealing with Axel players. You can easily deal with it with Hawks. As you see, we did like 13 kills and like 1.9 million and 11 kills. See, he's not that strong. He's perfect. Now that we have those two heavy weapons out of the way and their problems are resolved, this is the light weapons. And the first one that we're playing with the light weapons is on the Chito with the Rangers. And I think they don't do that. I mean, look at that. That's I should be able to just go in, get a kill, go out, and then target somebody else. Not just go in, brrr, there's some damage, then run away and have to go to someone else. That takes too long. You know how time consuming it is to do that? Not to mention, you have a super long reload. Look at this. I have to wait again just to reload. Then I have to go around, come over the hill, shoot him. I do that much damage, then I have to reload again. This is basically a hit and run, hit and run, hit and run cycle. Meanwhile, you got players out there with their Hawks and Axels, which are doing relatively faster. I need to be just as fast as them. Before, these used to do 2,500 damage per rocket, and there's 16 in these little bad boys. There's 16 of these little bad boys hitting a target is what I mean. So 2,500 damage per each 16 rocket is actually relatively good. I could actually go in the older days and get a bot, kill, and then get out quickly. Then I could reload, go in, get another kill, and then get out quickly and reload. It made perfect sense for the reload. Long reload, heavy damage. Makes sense to me. But see here, I'm not even able to get a kill relatively fast, even with a full shot. And plus I have to dodge and stuff in order to keep myself alive. I'm like barely holding on here, trying to do whatever I can to stay alive. Dodging, doing all the stuff I can. And see, this thing would be perfect for Hawk players because I could dodge and waste their shots, allowing my teammates to come up and take the guy with the Hawks or the Axels out. See, look at that. See, even when I'm facing against a Storm Shield, I don't even do anything. Next on the list happens to be the drill bit. Now, I think the drill bit is relatively good. Others might disagree, and that's good. If you have any concerns about the drill bit, leave me a comment. Let me know exactly what you think, and then that'll be a good feedback for the developers to hear other people's thoughts on what they think of drill bit. Now, I think drill bit is relatively good right now, so they don't need to fix it at all or even nerf it. See, look at this. I can come over and support my tankers and my runners. While the runners are meant to be their kill thieves and meant to cause havoc, what they do is they go in and they get the players all disorientated. They just go in and dash, 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 run around, and make they're supposed to be a distraction and do some decent damage as well to, you know, tankers and other medium players and brawlers. Meanwhile, I'm running with the support here. What I'm supposed to do is come in and help the infantry. While the infantry hold their ground, I come in and just be an annoyance and get some good, decent damage in. And even still a kill, if I'm lucky. I come in, bam, do some damage, get out, let the infantry do the rest, come in, has his shield up, so I'm just not going to shoot at all, hold off my attack until he drops his shield. Once he drops his shield, bam, perfect kill. I supported. I took out a player and gave my team a point. Right now it's 4-5, so we're going to get another kill. The tanks are doing well, taking him out. Of course, the guy with thunder is not going to be doing very good. The bot with thunder, I mean. Of course, look at that. See, perfect hit. I come in and let them know that, hey, I'm here. Don't forget me. So that once they focus their fire on me, that gives my teammates the advantage of going in and say, he's distracted. I'm going to try and take him out. Brrr, bam, he's gone. Runners would be excellent on that because runners can go in and see that, hey, that supporter is distracting that guy. I'm going to go in and see if I can get the kill and help my teammates on the scoreboard. So now it's 6-6. We're moving in. I'm going to see if I can pick off the weaklings. That's another thing that supports are really good on, as well as runners. They go in and pick off the weak. Kind of like hyenas, but hyenas are meant to still spar points, if you know what I mean. But anyhow, I like the fact that drill bolt is actually one of the decent light weapons, and it actually gives some of the newer players a chance to succeed in winning a battle, which I think is good. Now, let me know your thoughts on drill bolt. Is he good? Now we're going to revert back to the heavies. Now, this was on the list, surprisingly, that needs to be addressed. The players were complaining that Titan is too powerful. Really? Really? It's too powerful? Look what that guy did. He's running Titans too. Very special thanks for sponsoring in my video so that I could explain why Titans are not that. See, look at that. You call that powerful? That's just a sliver. And yes, I am including damage per second. See, I'm corner shooting. If that's your damage per second, and even though most of my shots are going into the wall, that's not good. That's just slivers. See, look at this. Damage per second. I don't think so. Yeah, I relatively don't think so. That doesn't show me that they're powerful at all. That just shows me that they're an annoying douchebag weapon, is what they are. I mean, there will be times where I'll come up against a bot with a Titan, and then I'll just be getting a shot from the back. That doesn't make a heavy weapon. That just makes a trolling weapon. This Titan now is basically just a trolling weapon. You go in and just annoy the crap out of people, which is stupid. I want Titans to be a damage taker. They're a heavy weapon. All you're doing is just coming in and just annoying players by just doing little slivers of damage each time. And relatively you're doing it fast, but here I'm taking on another player, and look at that, I'm only doing little chunks. Like, it takes me a while just to get a full shot off, just to get like a little sliver. And he also has a shield, and he also has missiles, so of course I can't go out there because the missiles will take me out. So I have to play relatively smart here. This is a good thing about missiles too. They keep enemies back. They know that missiles will do some really decent damage to them, so I need to stay under cover if I'm going to ever do some damage. As you see here, he's not doing that much damage to me. Yes, I'm down pretty low, but it's taking him a while to kill me with his Titans. See, look at that. It's taking him a pretty long while just to kill me. And with Titans, I think you should be able to go brrrk, or maybe just ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, he's at 50%. Let's go. I don't know. All I know is that I don't think Titans are that powerful at all. See, look at this. It's taking him a while to kill me, and it's also taking me a while to get him. I've already knocked his, health down to like 50%. So the only thing I know that I can do now is the heavy bolt. The heavy bolt is perfect for dealing with problems such as the Titan. So if the Titan had high levels, lo behold, he's in an open field. Here comes the Punisher for the Titan. All I have to do is come over and target the feller and just, and then he goes bank. Perfect. He's gone. Now, if he was able to have some decent damage, he might have done some really good shots against me. he might have actually succeeded in killing me. Now here's something that I like about the heavy bolt. Right now he's running an Alden, and I know that. And yes, Aldens can dodge missiles. However, if you give the bolts a lead like I just did there, because I knew where he was going to go, plus I have to be relatively close because Aldens have limited fuel supply. See right there, I gave him a lead. I knew where he was going to go and I gave my missiles a lead. Now he's going to go around the rock to try and give himself. I didn't give him a good enough lead, but I did hit him around the rock there. Now I'm going to aim this way and actually give him a lead. Now he's going to try and circle around, dash this way, so I'm going to dodge over. I'm going to use the pillar to my advantage and kill him, and then he also kills me because he has missiles too. So I think heavy bolt is decent. Now we're back to light weapons, now that we got the heavies all sorted out. Titan's not that powerful, we already know. Now with Colts, I think Colts deserve to get a buff. Because look at this, they used to be able to do 5k damage per rocket, and that was good. Now look, they do 2k per rocket. Look at that. I used to be able to rip through Storm's shield so that I could get him down. Not really rip through his shield where he doesn't have a shield again, but get his shield like low enough to where I could have a teammate come in and take his shield out, then I could reload. This has a long reload cycle, and a good thing too, it's meant to pack a punch. But right now it doesn't pack a punch. And a lot of new players, my father especially, he loved this setup. This setup was his go-to-go setup. He could actually win a game with just this setup, which I believe needs to happen with our new players. Right now, our new players, as you can see there, it's 3-3 because for some reason, I'm just not powerful enough and quick enough to take out bots. So the bots are doing better. And keep in mind, these bots have a few Axels and they have a few Bults. So if we're going to have some high weapon heavies, which we want to, we need high powered heavy weapon, we need to improve the mediums too. Like 5k was actually really decent. It was basically get in, do some damage, get out. Or get in, get a kill, do some damage, and get out. Same thing. Now here, and plus these rockets can be dodged, and Alden can dodge these rockets even though they're heat-seeking rocket missiles. But these can be dodged, and they can be you know, avoided. You can go behind a tree and they'll go right into the tree, or you can go behind some cover. And that's Colt, and they need buff. This setup's going to be a joy to talk about. This setup does okay. I wouldn't say it's the best setup, but it does okay. I think it should do more, in my opinion. See, it feels like I'm just throwing little pebbles at tanks. So, take a Reaper, for example. I'll throw, like, pebbles at his shield. His health won't take any damage. And he'll just be like, you know, you're annoying me, and I'm just going to kill you quickly because you're relatively annoying. So, I'm just going to kill you. So, this is basically another troll setup. When it says in the description that it should be a sniper setup, I think it should do better. Especially since they say that this claimer is the little brother of Eagle Eye and Prime. It needs to do better. It's a sniper weapon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see if I can get a good, decent shot of a player that has... So there's Eagle Eye. See how much he did to me? I should be able to do a good chunk to him. Not as much as him, but a good chunk to the player with the Eagle Eye setup. Now I'm running with boost. This is what I should be doing. With the boost, I'm able to do even better. Not as better, but I should be able to go pop, 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 chunk, 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 and take out his health piece by piece. Not just throw pebbles at a tank and just say, hey, I'm over here, I'm a free kill. I need to be able to put my sniper cannons out there, even though they're lights, and say, I'm gonna give you a good run for your money. That's what I want. I want these light weapons to do a good run for their money. Now with this setup, I doubt you'd win a match with this setup because it doesn't do that well at all, because they're just garbage right now, in my opinion. I'm not meaning to be harsh, I'm just saying that they're garbage as of now. I think they need to do a little bit better. But that's up for the developers to decide. I'm just a guide here. And that's Claimer. Now we're at Wolf, and I gotta say, Wolf feels to me like I'm just throwing pencil shavings at a big old rock and not doing anything. See, now with that too in mind, I have to be relatively close. I have to be under 200 meters. And I also want to comment that this is where I think Spunk should be. Look at this. This is perfect distance for Spunk. It's not that far away at all. It's actually really, really good that if Spunk was able to shoot. But back to Wolf. See, look at this. I'm not making much progress here, guys. And I'm almost overheated. Look at that. I'm shooting. Look at all that shells I'm shooting. What a waste of ammo. And I barely did anything to this tank. And if I'm barely doing anything to a tank, imagine what I'm doing to a medium. I'm probably not doing as well against a medium or even a light. I've even taken on a light with this setup, and the light's done better than me because Alpha has dash, and some of the lights also have rush and speed. So these weapons, they need to do really, really good as machine guns. Before they used to do 517 damage per shot, and now they're doing less than that. They're doing like, I think, 200 or 100 per shot. Yeah, I don't think so. And granted, I'm able to do some damage and get him down, but remember, that tank's also helping me out, and he has Axel. So don't let that damage fool you, because that bot had Axel. So that was the reason why I was doing so well against that, because I was basically going in there and just, annoying that player or bot. Here's another last light of the weapons that we're going to discuss in this video. Dominator. Dominator used to do really good at 1,000 damage, I'm not gonna lie. 1,000 damage was really decent. Now I'm doing like, I think 300 or 200 damage per bullet. And yes, I am including shots per second, and it's okay, but it's not enough to win. I mean, I have players that are telling me, that are new players, that they can't win a match with this, because look at this. See, some little mediums have shields, like the Bulldozer for one. Bulldozer has like a shield like Storm, and this is what I'm able to do with shields. I overheat before I even destroy a shield. Like, I bring a shield down, now I put on boost, and this is what I should be doing. Look at that. That's a light weapon. That's a light minigun right there. With the boost, I'm able to do a lot better. But the boost doesn't last very long. And of course, this guy's running with Hawk, and this is a perfect example. See, this guy's playing close, and I'm trying to back up. But see, he's just following me. That's another good reason. He knows that he has to be close. See, that's why he's close right now. He's close with his Hawk. So I'm going to run in and see if I show you what Hawks can do with primes. Let's see if I can find him here. Okay, I'm going to take out that guy. Boom. I'm going to take out that guy. Lower his shield a bit. See, right now, the Knicks, they're really decent right now. I think I like the Knicks where they're at. This is really good for medium. And of course, the godlike Scar weapons. This is a good weapon. Now, this guy knows that he needs to get close because he has missiles. See, he's anticipating my moves. He knows exactly what I'm going to do. However, I need to change I can go and say, I need to change my tactics. So I'm going to go ahead and throw him off and go inside the buildings and come out and brrrr. Then I'm going to see if I can drain his shield. I'm going to dodge his missiles, and then I'm going to come in over here, try and take out and do as much damage. I know that I can take on chunks of damage because I'm running some armor on my Alden. Alden has some armor, but not a lot. And then I bring him down, and then he's going to try and dash. Then I chase after him, which is decent. Now, of course, with Dominators, I went back to the whole thing with the Hawks, how he was getting close. He knew that I had the jump ability. So if he stayed far away and I saw him shot, I could just jump over his Hawk. So that's another, downside to the Hawk. Another reason why Hawk needs to have heavy damage, so that he can deal with, players that have dash and players that have the jump ability, because you can dodge Hawks, but not if they're close. If a player gets close with Hawks, then you can't dodge at all. Now this guy's playing with the missile bolt, and as you can see, I'm giving him a run for his money. Of course, he knows that heavy bolt's gonna do. Now, here's another thing I think they should add. Guaman's smash ability should have a stun. That way he can stop me from dashing around and hit me with his missiles and do some heavy damage to me. That way, it's not just a walk in the ballpark for me and other Menta Prime players so that heavy bolts can actually get in, give the Aldens a good chunk, and then come out. So here's the thing that I wanted to show. See, I'm able to do that to a light bot, and the bot takes on, that's what it's supposed to do, but look, he's running wolves. He's running wolves and he's running a bolt so that he can have heavy damage. But I'm going to show you, so I'm going to let him shoot me. So right here, wolves, I mean dominators. See, look at that. I'm fully max level and he didn't do anything to me. He just threw pebbles at me, basically. This is not cool, and they need to improve the light weapons for our youngsters.